Get yourselves together now because it's hit time.
All right. Week whatever of this online learning thing. We will finish the year strong, and that's for sure. I'm excited because we are going to try out an online program, okay, that we are going to be doing some frame-by-frame animation. You need to watch this entire video in its entirety, in order to understand how to do what we're doing and what to do. This is very important, the second paragraph, okay? I will attach a separate video showing you how to create a Gmail account. I need you to create one. You do not have to create one if you have your own email already, or if you can use a parent or guardian's email, okay? However, it probably would be easiest for you to have your own Gmail account. By not creating one, you're just avoiding the inevitable. Everyone needs one in college. Not saying that, you all may not be planning on going to college, but, my father's a plumber, and he has his own email account. So emails are a necessary thing in the world we live in, and especially in this online platform that we're all communicating in now. Having emails will be much, much more easier. So watch that video. It shows you how to make one, okay? If you don't already have one that you could use, but we need one in order to use this kind of online program that we're using. All right, we are going to start off extremely basic. Okay, we have right down here. I created this in InDesign. It's just a simple 10 frames. Okay, so it looks like this. You can print it out and draw right on here, or you could kind of recreate it with your own piece of paper. I suggest you print it out if you have access to a printer. If you don't, this is probably easy enough to recreate just using a ruler and pencil. Okay, basically you want 10 frames that are as close as possible as the same size. These are all the exact same size, but if you were to do this with a ruler and pencil, make it as close as possible. Okay, when you go, so we're going to be doing a simple ball animation. Okay, so you have the ball start in the top corner, and then you just have it go down, bounce up, bounce again, bounce off the side, whatever you want it to do. Okay, but a very simple ball animation, just having a bouncing ball. Try to make it go from left to right or right to left. Don't just simply have the ball going up and down like this. Okay, have it bounce. You could have it do a turnaround, whatever you want, but it needs to take up 10 frames. Okay, so say if you print this out and you're drawing it, when you go to take the picture, you need to make sure you have 10 total pictures. 10 pictures in total. Okay, 10 pictures in total. And you need to make sure those pictures are the size or as close to this box. So you're going to have to kind of position your phone to take that picture so it fits, pretty much just these one boxes. Okay, just one pictures of this box, one picture of this box. All right, you don't want one picture showing all 4 boxes because then it's just going to throw off the entire animation. Okay, so I'll show you an example. I have all my pictures right here. So you see picture 1. Okay, the size of that box. Picture 2. Same size, maybe a little bit different with the cropping, but hopefully you get the point with that. I suggest just numbering them when you say, if you bring them onto your computer, just number them 1 through 10 when you save them, or just position them in the program in the correct order. Okay, so that brings me into the program. So I'm just going to pause right now. When I come back, we're going to be going over this Kapwing we'll call it, Kapwing, and that's where we'll be just uploading these 10 pictures. And then we'll be able to put those pictures together free of charge. All that we need is an email. We'll be able to put those 10 pictures together and create a small animation. So if you click on this link right here, it brings you here. All right. The first thing you would want to do is sign in. So that's what I'm going to do. Click sign in. Continue with Google. I'm going to choose the Google account that I want to sign in with. Enter my password. Press next. Waiting. Still waiting. And now I go into here. You may be brought to a different page. Okay? Wherever you're brought to, you're going to have to work through it a little bit. Okay? If you're brought to this page, it's just new project. So let's see if I press on new project. Start with studio. Okay. So you may be brought right to here. All right. So you all may be brought right to here after you log in. Because I've already logged in and created my account, that's why I was taken to the previous screen. So again, say if you are brought to here after logging in right away, go to new project, start with studio, and then we're here. Okay. It's a little strange starting. So when you go to upload your images, don't just upload it right here. Go into scenes. Okay. And now upload your pictures. The reason why I suggested saving those pictures 1 through 10 is to make it easiest as possible to upload. So if I am, I'm direct to my desktop, I'm able to select all of these at once and go to open. And then I just have to wait for it to load. And now all my images are there and in order, hopefully. And if they're not in order, that is fine. So say, let's see, just to see if they are in order. Yeah, they are in order. So say if this one happened to be all the way at the bottom for some reason. Obviously, I do not want that. So that one, I believe I took from right below here. All that you have to do is just over here somewhere, you're just clicking and dragging. Okay? So I click and drag. And it's just like shuffling things in any of the other program that we use. In Photoshop using layers or any other program. So I'm trying to see, now I kind of lost my spot. That's great. That goes up, up. Looks like it comes back down a little bit. So, oh, maybe this one, yeah, this one is supposed to be after this one. Okay. Yep. Bloop. Nope. Want this one down here. There you go. Boom. So it goes boom, boom, and then off to the side. Yep. The next thing you need to do, so just check to make sure everything's in order, and if it helps you to number in the corners, say if you're in, you printed this out, if it helps to just sneak a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and to number it that way it's a little bit easier for you to arrange the frames, then by all means do that. That's a good idea. I just thought of that, so that's why I didn't say it before. And then the last thing I would like everyone to do is just change the time. So right now 3 seconds would take forever. I'll see this picture for 3 seconds, this picture for 3 seconds, and that's just not what we want. Okay? So we are going to edit duration. We're going to click that. And then right here is a little drop down. When you click on that, you can change the times from 10 seconds all the way to 0.1 second. Okay? So again, edit duration. I'm going to change it to 0.2 seconds for now. And I want to apply to all the images. Okay? When we get a little further, my hope is that we could play around with this a little more and, speed things up and slow things down at certain times. But for right now, we're going to keep it simple, apply it to all. All right. I'd like you to do, all of you, to do 0.2 seconds just for the first time through. And then if you press play, you can see the little animation we created just by taking a couple pictures. All right. And you can see some of my frames have the lines in it, which isn't that big of a deal. Okay. This is a test run. We're just seeing if it works. Hopefully it does. Like always, if you have problems, you need to contact me. Okay. I'm also starting the live video office hours on Thursdays. It will be this Thursday at 10 o'clock, 10 a.m., not p.m., 10 a.m. live office hours. So if you are having trouble, you need to come into those live office hours and ask me a question. I'm going to have this due next Friday. That way we can plan on troubleshooting some things, and also that way you have 2 live office hours to communicate with me if you need to. Okay? It is your job to wake up before 10 o'clock and to get into those live office hours if you have questions. It is also your job to message me if you have questions. Okay? I'm hoping these videos can answer most of your questions, but I'm expecting more questions, especially with this new program we're using. But you need to be responsible enough to ask those questions, to wake up, to get into those live office hours, and ask questions there as well. Okay? So back to this. Once you completed it, you arranged the images correctly, you went to edit duration, you changed it from 3 seconds to 0.2 seconds. Then you can do one of two things. I suggest pressing publish, and then a blank screen will come up, and it would say, it may take a few minutes, yada, 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 but, you can step away from your computer for a little bit or do something else, and then when it is done publishing, this comes up. Okay, and it's cool because you could, if you wanted to, I'm hoping some of you do it when we finish some future animations. This isn't the most exciting thing, but share it on, a social media that you're a part of. That could be kind of cool. So you can download it and send it to me as an MP4 clip. Okay? I'm not going to go in on how to download and save. We've been through that. If you have questions on how to do that, I may just direct you to do this. Go to copy link and send me the link, and then I'll bring it up and be able to watch it that way. I'm pretty sure that will work. If it doesn't work, then we'll just have to troubleshoot through it. We'll have to work through it. I'm expecting some hiccups, but I rather try this and fail than not try it at all, because this is, in my opinion, is going to make this class a little more interesting rather than continue just drawing characters and not creating any animations. If you didn't want to take the time to just publish it, which I'm not sure why you wouldn't, because it doesn't take that long at all. You don't even have to do anything. It's just pressing publish. You can just click on share and copy the link right away. And then make sure people can edit with this link. Make sure that works as well. Okay? So I suggest publishing and then either downloading it, saving it, and posting that on Google Classroom, or copying your link, and then in that private comment section, just paste that link in the private comment section, press send, and then just write another comment saying, this is my ball animation, okay, in that private comment section. And if everyone doesn't know how to submit their work by now, you should message me as well, because we're getting into it where that you should definitely know how to do that. So again, this is what we're going for. Okay, just a ball bouncing. If you wanted to go above and beyond and do something more, by all means, do something more. However, this is all that I'm expecting. Okay, I am having this submitted. I'm having this due at a later date because there are a lot of moving parts that we're going to have to work through. So I'd rather not rush it. I figure some people may be trying to just enjoy the weekend as well, being that it may be a 4-day weekend. I understand you may have some plans even with the current situation, so that's why I'm extending the due date. It's not because I want you to slack off, it's because there's a lot of moving parts. So make sure you watch this video, okay? Watch it over and over again. Okay, ask questions if you have them. But like I said, hopefully this video can answer most of those questions. And if you do not have an email, you need to watch the other video that walks you through how to make a Gmail account. And if for some reason you have a problem making a Gmail account, or there's questions or concerns about it, you need to message me. What you should not do is next Friday message me, oh, I don't have an email, I couldn't do the assignment. That is absolutely ridiculous. I will give you a 0. You had almost 2 weeks to let me know that you did not have an email, and if you wait to the day this is due to tell me that, there's a 0 excuse policy on that, unless there's some crazy circumstance, which I don't anticipate there being any. Okay, so watch the video, do your due diligence, and hopefully moving forward we could actually start making some animations again, which I'm excited for. So let me know if you have any questions. As always, live office hours on Thursdays, 10 o'clock in the morning this Thursday. I believe that is the 21st. See you later. Soon.